Welcome to the Neil Thomas Show. I am your host, Neil Thomas. Everybody, I'm going to change the format of the show up a little bit. We've had a very structured once a week show that would come out about 22 minutes, the average length of your commute to work. But we've decided to go in a bit of a different direction, and we're going to be putting out more shows, shorter shows, more often. It seems that waiting till Monday to put a show out, we don't get to bring the news to you as quick as we possibly can, so we've decided to go in this direction. So, news came out today about a presidential election audit plan for the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. For those of you who do not know, I am from the great Commonwealth. So, I am quite excited about seeing this audit, seeing how it works, and following the process. For those of you who don't know, who may have been living under a rock or simply oblivious to the actions going on in the world, Arizona has had a similar audit going on for the last 2.5 months. That audit has come to a conclusion. They are going over everything and have yet to release the results, but of course, that is going shortly. And the entire time, the left has done everything that they can to discredit this audit. They have attacked the auditors, they've attacked the process, they've sent lawyers, high-dollar lawyers, to try to shut things down, and they keep getting stopped over and over again. No matter what your beliefs are, it is the right of every American to feel that the election integrity in this country is at par, is it where it needs to be. There is literally only one reason to deny or to object these audits. That reason is that you're afraid that they're going to find something. Now, let's not forget that Pennsylvania was one of the states where in the middle of the night things shut down. Trump had a massive lead, and all of a sudden, everything changed. In just a couple of hours, this massive lead was taken away, and all of a sudden, Joe Biden was in the lead. The explanation was that they started going into the mail-in votes, and everybody voted for Biden, which is simply untrue, but let's take a look at it. Okay, let's say that 95% of the mail-in votes, which is approximately what it would have taken for this type of shift to happen, went to Biden. All right, the same thing happened in the 4 other states where this massive switch happened. It happened in Georgia, it happened in Arizona, it happened in Nevada. And it happened in Michigan. So these things happened in the middle of the night, and it all happened the exact same way because this massive amount of Joe Biden mail-in votes occurred. Why didn't it occur in the other 45 states? Why didn't it happen the same way? If Joe Biden got such a massive amount of mail-in votes, why didn't it happen in Tennessee? Why didn't it happen in Florida? Why didn't it happen in all these other states? In these other states, Biden got like a 60%, 50, 60% mail-in numbers. So anybody with a working brain is going to take a look at that and say, okay, something is wrong here. Philadelphia was an absolute joke. There were so many stories of the auditors not being allowed in, or the watchers not being allowed inside the room. They had people with Joe Biden masks. They had the boarded up windows, not allowing people to see it. It was just a circus of epic proportions. And now they're upset 6 months later that we're going, okay, you won. Let's take a look at these votes. Let's audit what's going on. There was too many improbabilities for us to sit for the next 3.5 years without asking some questions. So yes, guess what? Pennsylvania is going to have a full forensic audit. We're going to take a look at the ballots. We're going to compare some signatures. We're going to see if the people that voted are the ones that were supposed to vote, and there's nothing you can do about it. We're going to continue this audit. We're going to complete the audit, and we're going to release the results. That's the most important thing. If we do find that there was massive fraud, I don't know what the next step is. Can you impeach Biden for this? Can you? I think the correct thing to do would for both Biden and Harris to step down. If they had any integrity at all, once these results come out, that is what they would do. But you and I and anybody that has been living in the U.S. for more than 30 seconds knows that they won't do that. They have zero integrity. They don't care about this country. They care about their pocketbooks, and that's why they're in politics. That's why Biden has been in government for 47 years and never done anything. Never helped a single person. He's been a racist piece of garbage, and things are starting to turn up bad for him. So here's what we know so far about this audit. First off, the Democrats are firing back. The Democrats are fighting this audit. It looks like the Republicans are going to have to take the Democrats to court to force them to release the information that they want. Why are you fighting the Republicans if you have nothing to lose? I'm going to continue to say that. Why are you fighting them if you have nothing to lose? There's no reason to object to this audit. The two Republican-controlled counties of Tioga and York counties have already received their letters requesting the information and said that they will happily give up the information. They're going to comply with the audit. And the big county that doesn't obviously want to give up the information is Philadelphia. They're fighting this with everything they have, and they're afraid. So what looks like is going to happen is Philadelphia is going to be taken to court, and they will be subpoenaed, and they will have to give up the information that the auditors are requiring. The other individual that is standing in the way of this audit is Governor Wolf. The Democrat governor of Pennsylvania has gone on record multiple times saying that he disagrees with auditing the results of a U.S. election and that it would somehow cause a issue with people believing the integrity of the election. No, Governor, that is the quite opposite of what's going on. A audit will ensure the integrity of the election. It will prove that your candidate won if indeed he did win. If there was no fraud in this election, then you have nothing to be afraid of. I personally will be contacting the governor. There are channels in which you can email, you can mail, you can make phone calls. I'm going to reach out, and I'm asking, I don't ask a lot, but I'm asking anybody in the Pennsylvania, in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, to reach out to your governor and tell him that you deserve, as a voter in this state, in this Commonwealth, to know the truth. You deserve to have this audit as somebody that votes in this state and in this country. And to be denied that audit is to be denied your basic right of a voter and voter integrity. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I appreciate you guys listening. We're going to continue to bring smaller portions of information like this in the future, so please continue to listen, and until next time.